You know what it is, Daniel. You know what it is, homie. Yes, sir. Salute to the chat, man. It's Ice in the building, man. I need no other introduction, man. We're gonna get straight to the content. You already know what it is, man. Late night vibes. We on the Madden. Before you enter the lounge, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, take your shoes off. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss none I drop. Leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, man, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the video as well so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, you already know what it is, man. I'm your host for the evening, the great one, Iceup84. And we in the lounge, man, one more time. Alright. So with that being said, man, y'all give me another 5 minutes. We gonna get this show rolling. Alright. It's Ice, so you know who said it. Let's get it. Yo, Maccabee, let's get it. If we still in here, let's get it.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
Let's get it.
We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Strike, check, strike. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Switch, yellow. Smith, red. Hey, go steal. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Check pitch.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
The motion man is Sanders. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Shot, 17. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. 2nd and a yard.
10. Let's go now.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
22 needle. Fight 60. Ten cycles. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of, live to play another down.
Try to run for it with Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Shot, 17. Ready.
To throw is Young. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it's also give some credit.
It is brought in the end zone. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. The 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Moore going in motion. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. It's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
To throw is Young. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready, ready. Ultra, ultra.
Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Drill, 52. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On third down, here's Swift. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. Another run here, another run by Swift. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That is left side and taken in by Allen. Here's a second and 6. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On third down, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there. Ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Check White.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Let's go.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. He'll get this out wide.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
Ready, set.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Set, ready. Ready, go. Cut, cut.
Young. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They send a receiver in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The tight end Komet is on the move. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The big tight end Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is second and a yard.
Here we go, set. Ready, go.
Here's Young to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second down.
3-3. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Clock, 10, set.
On first down is Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They'll run with Hubbard. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game.
Let's get it. Oh my God quit. He couldn't take it, man. Let's get it. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man, if y'all haven't done so already, man. Y'all rocking with Ice, man, so you know who said it, man. Late night vibes in the lounge, man. Let's get it. Yo, Maccabee, where you at? Maccabee, where you at, brother? Let's go.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
I know fan does.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard, and he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Right back to Hubbard. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Come on, set. Hut.
To throw, Young. Flushed out right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
A great play there. 67 yards. And the Panthers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking 1 drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal.
Let's get it.
And it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Young. Dancing to his left. Touchdown, Panthers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road.
Oh yeah, the Panthers gonna be something. The Panthers gonna be something to reckon with this year.
Obviously, your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Yes, sir.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Oh yeah, Carolina, it's a new era right here, baby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Oh shit.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Prescott now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Set, ready.
They'll try to throw now. Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Flush to his right. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Young on 4th down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, dude.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That was nasty.
Jake Ferguson, 69 yards. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Let's go.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Looking to throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
4th down, Young. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Young loses it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
They run again with Dowdle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They run here with Dowdle. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that...
There he goes, right side. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go, baby.
Chuba Hubbard, 96 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Going to 53. Yeah, here we go.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hey, 47.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return.
IU. Hey, y'all, we'll be right back. We still live, man. I'm just taking a little intermission. Just taking a little brief intermission, man. We still live, though.